Welcome to this week's session with the Putnam County District Library, the Guiding Ohio Line Grant. This week we are going to take a look at an AI tool called Easy-Peasy. Before we get started, just remember that this is a project supported in whole or part by the Federal Institute, the Museum and Library Services Funds. It's granted through the State Library of Ohio, and the opinions expressed herein do not necessarily reflect the position or policy of IMLS or the State Library of Ohio, and no official endorsement by either agency should be inferred. So to get started, we're going to go to Easy-Peasy, and when we go here to Easy-Peasy.ai, what you will see is a screen that looks like this where you can log in or sign up, and then your next screen is going to be where you can sign in with your Google or Facebook account, email account, just like so many of these different tools do. So I am now logged in with my Google account. Before we get started, I am using the free plan. This is one tool that I'm going to show that there is limitations to what you can really do for the free version. But I want to take a look so that you can see all the different things available. And with Easy-Peasy, what you're going to find is you've got a host of AI tools that are kind of all into one location. So we're going to go here to Easy-Peasy.ai. And at this location, once I am logged in with my Google account, what you are going to see over here on the side, let me move that to the side here, is this is the home. And these are all of the recommended tools. Notice you do have new besides several of these. And then down below, if I click on see all 200 templates, then we have all of these that appear. So depending on what the tool is that you are using, like I said, you will find their limitations. So I'm just going to jump into one here today. I am going to scroll all the way back up. Notice I can go here to home, and I also have all of these options here down along the side. So I am going to go to this one, the AI Images tool, and notice here, what image do you want to generate? So if I were to go in here and say, I want a sunset over the ocean, let's put it over the calm ocean. And then I'm just going to simply say generate. Now here's where I'm talking about, because what you're going to find is I'm going to generate this, and then I have 2 credits. And once those 2 credits are gone, then what's going to happen is everything I am going into, it's going to ask me to upgrade. So let's just go ahead here. We'll generate. We'll get a sunset over the calm ocean. And once it does its little thing here and it does all its thinking and creates me this image, then you're going to notice and see that this is going to go away. The other thing to keep in mind is I am generating this, and notice I have it is public. So whatever it creates is going to end up being out there for everyone and anyone to see. While it is doing this and working at it, I do want you to notice I had these others over here on the side. So this is the image that I get. Now notice all of a sudden now I have went to an upgrade plan. So now anything that I do, it's going to ask and tell me that I need to upgrade. So let's go back here, and I'm going to go back to the home button one more time. Notice, because it's a Black Friday sale, and I've even went in here and said maybe later, and I still continue to get this every time I jump back and forth. But let's go in here and let's go to, let's take a look here. I just want you to see now what is going to happen. If I go to AI Music Generator, for example, and I say, let's just do one of the examples, because it's going to give me a romantic ballad, blah, 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 with a couple falling in love, so forth and so on. And if I say generate, here's what you're going to get. Oops, let me copy this. Let's say generate, I forgot, that just shows you the example. So let's just say generate a romantic, and remember we've talked about before, you don't have to spell things correctly, it knows to fix it. So generate a romantic ballad for a couple, and then let's just say generate. And what you're going to see here is it is going to go out and it's going to generate this ballad, because like I said, some of these things I can do and it isn't asking me to use my credits, and others it's now no longer going to let me, and I would have to do the upgrade plan. The one thing you will find is it's going to take a little bit of time. Obviously it's going out, it's generating, so you have to be patient with some of this as it works at it. I did have notice you only have 100 characters to be able to type in. I could, if I chose to, just make this instrumental only. If I click on this check mark. So we're again here, continue to wait here. We'll let it, I hate to jump away, because if I jump away, let's try it anyway. Let's go ahead and let's go back to AI. I want to show you how the AI photo studio, for example. Let's try that. I want you to see how here, this is for sure, I can tell you, if I go here to AI photo studio, you're going to see all of these different images that it can create, and you can train your model. So anytime anyone talks about training an AI model, what it's doing is I am logged in as myself. So it is training to think and do similar to what I have done previously. So this would be me training my model here. So this would be where I could take and make what would be like AI photo studio. If I hit start here with my shoot, I could go out, I can select a file. So what you're doing is you are taking, and you just follow the directions of what you see here along the side. Don't, if you want, obviously you don't want to use blurry, you don't want to use a lot of different images, but you would simply go here to select your files, and then it's going to upload. After I upload these 3 to 10 images as a character, it will then go in and generate based off of those images that I have. I'm going to go back here to my AI music generator. Still working, still trying to create. Another thing that is really cool is if anyone wants and needs a headshot here, you can take a simple image of yourself, could be anywhere with any type of background, and you can create a headshot based upon. So notice here what it's done is you're taking these images of this gentleman here. It generates, and then notice what happens. It puts his image in what would be with a background that is much more of a professional generated image. This for sure is one. Notice what happens to do this. I could get $19 would get me 60 headshots, $29.49. So what it's doing is it's taking all of these different AI tools to generate, putting them all together in one location. So again, like I said, this is one of those tools that I'm showing you that they're definitely, if you become very interested in it, there's going to be some pricing involved. Let's go back here again to, here's AI interior design. If you're doing anything with designing a room, you can go in, you could upload your image, put it in what you're asking for, and you would then create. Notice here I have an upgrade plan. So this is definitely something, and this is what the pricing is. I did want you to see how the pricing works. Starter is just simply $8 a month, but this is what you can do versus $12 versus $16.50 versus $28. And these can be billed monthly, or it can just be once a year to get those that ability there. I'm going to go back here. I'm going to try one more time here, and now we finally have it. My AI generated song, it is created. I can simply click here on play. The sky. And so now notice I did not say I wanted it instrumental only, so I now have, and now I have the option to be able to download that song as well. And remember, I don't know if we've ever talked about this before, down here in the corner is the playback rate. You can always speed something up. So let me hit play again. Oh, your name, you whispered so, the stars lit a path, only we seem to. So you can always, with different audio, video that you might have, this might be an option. And if you click on that, then what will happen is you will have the ability to listen much more quickly and fast when you're playing and doing something. So let's go back here one more time to my AI. Text to speech is another one. What text do you want to convert to speech? So I can take text here and I can put that in. I can put, hello, my name is Fred. And if I do that, then what happens is if I say, I can pick different voices here. And when I pick different voices, I have all of these options to choose from. I can even make it a robotic type of sound. And I hit select voice. And if I go generate, notice what happens. Because like I said, I used up my 2 credits that I had. So I now would have to pay. Now those credits can regenerate in another day, 2, depending on how a company has that set up. But I would now, this is one of those options that I would have to pay money and be a part of the program if I wanted to use. So again, just kind of clicking through here real quickly. Here's the AI talking video generator. This is a really cool option. Take a photo and you can actually make it so that the person is talking. I'm just going to go back here to home one more time. Like I said, got our lovely little Black Friday, trying to always sell us something. And we can just continue. The best thing to do here, take a look, go through, see if you find anything of interest, and I would start out with a very simple plan of the $8 to just go from there if you find that it's something that you would find useful. Again, keep in mind that this is supported by the Museum and Library Services Funds and the State Library of Ohio. Hope everyone has a great week.